let's get physical. It's Jordan here, back in with this week's episode and all the physical releases coming to the Switch, July the 3rd until the 7th. Hello, you beautiful people. Now, this episode is a little bit different because some personal stuff. My mom is actually coming to visit me here in China, and this is the first time we've seen each other in like 3 or 4 years because of COVID and work stuff and crippling bills to pay. So yeah, I had to make this video well in advance. I can't go to the airport to meet her on Sunday and then say, see you later, mom, I need to go make a video for 6 hours. Make yourself comfortable. Yeah, so yeah, I had to make this well in advance. And because I'm so short on time, I thought I'd do things a little bit differently. A bit of an experiment, shall we say. Maybe you've seen from the title, I don't know what I've titled this, but this episode is written by AI because I want to have a competition. Who's better, Jordan or AI? We're going to see who is, you know, the most informative, maybe humorous, and maybe the most cynical. And who hates limited run the most? Everyone hates AI, me too, I agree, but I just thought this would be like a fun little experiment. So don't hate me, don't worry, I'm not taking away anybody's job, I'm taking away my own job. Now that's ridiculous. Although, from what it wrote, maybe I'm safe, I don't know. So all the game descriptions are written by AI. If you see my face, then it's me. And also, what's written by me? Oh yes, the parts where I beg you to buy something as well. So, let's see what the AI has to say about this week's physical game releases. The highly anticipated physical Switch release of The Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie is finally here. Experience the epic conclusion to the Trails of Cold Steel saga in the palm of your hands. Immerse yourself in a rich and engaging storyline, beautifully rendered graphics, and captivating turn-based battles. And for all you collectors out there, this edition comes with a limited edition art book that can double as a makeshift doorstop or fancy coaster for those intense gaming sessions. So strap in, grab your Switch, and get ready to embark on an unforgettable adventure that will have you saying, "Who needs real life friends when I have the entire cast of Trails into Reverie?" Not a bad start. I like the doorstop comment. I mean, usually I prefer to go for a weapon to use against a home intruder, but, you know, doorstop, I'd take that as like a third choice if I'm really struggling. And our executive producers Alexander Cato, Robotech, God of Resin, Issa, Precision Plague, Instacritic, and JCross7776, they've chosen this as their pick of the week. And if you want to order this or any of the retail releases in this week's episode, check the links in the description, especially if you live in North America. VGP is a great way to support this series, plus they have good prices in favorable Canadian money. And free shipping over $80 worldwide. And if you purchase anything with our links, you can be in with a chance of winning a $10 discount coupon each week. And this week's winner is Trevor W. Congratulations, Trevor. AI did not choose you. Somebody at VGP chose you randomly. So yeah, in a couple of days, you'll get a code with your discount in it. And yeah, thank you for your support. Calling all Switch enthusiasts, brace yourself for the physical release of Metaverse Keeper, the ultimate dungeon crawling experience with a twist. Dive into a mesmerizing world where you'll battle fantastical creatures, hidden treasures, wait what? You battle hidden treasures? Whatever. And spend endless hours grinding for loot. This edition comes with a bonus keychain that's so shiny it might just hypnotize your friends into coveting it. And if dungeon crawling isn't your thing, worry not, this game doubles as a highly effective stress reliever. Just imagine the satisfaction of smashing pixelated monsters after a long, tiring day. So grab your Switch, don your adventurer's hat, and embark on a journey that will make you question if life outside the Metaverse Keeper even exists. That was a bit shit. And seriously, if you don't get a shiny keychain, don't blame me. Don't be angry at me, blame AI, because AI is making shit up just to sell you stuff. They're a better shill than me. Get ready to button up and level up with the physical Switch release of Button Up. This charming and addictive puzzle game will have you clicking buttons like never before. Engage in mind-bending challenges where every move counts, pushing your problem-solving skills to the limit. Plus, the developers have added a button-click counter feature, perfect for those who want to track their intense button-mashing sessions. Is this true? I don't know. With its brightly colored graphics and infectious soundtrack, Button Up is like a kaleidoscope for your brain. So put on your thinking cap and get ready for a button-pushing extravaganza that will have you questioning the very nature of reality itself. And remember, if you can't solve a puzzle, simply give the controller a firm shake. Sometimes reality just needs a little nudge. What a cheerful prick. I told it to be cynical, but no, it's like, don your adventurous cap, let's go. I hate it. Get ready to embark on a hilarious and slightly absurd adventure with the physical Switch release of Tad the Lost Explorer. Join Tad, a not so smart yet endearing explorer, on his quest to uncover hidden treasures and outwit ancient traps. With its vibrant and whimsical art style, this game will transport you to a world where even the most ordinary objects can come to life and have a sassy attitude. So buckle up and get ready for a roller coaster ride of jokes and puns that will leave you questioning if you're playing a video game or living in a zany cartoon. And remember, if Tad gets himself into another ridiculous pickle, just pause the game and remind him that he's only an animated character. Sometimes it's hard to tell with his extraordinary clumsiness. This is a disaster. Did they even watch the trailer? This is dangerous, guys. AI is trying to sell you shovelware, even though I explicitly told it not to. This is the apocalypse. It's coming. Forget Skynet, forget Judgment Day. AI is going to be shilling you shovelware for every second of your life when you've got your chip in your brain. Destroy it now. And our executive producer Cartoon Soren has chosen this as his pick of the week. The AI has taken him. Gear up for an out-of-this-world adventure as Starsand makes its physical Switch debut in Europe. Survive and thrive on a deserted alien planet where danger lurks around every pixelated corner. With its immersive gameplay and stunningly realistic graphics. Is it pixelated or is it stunningly realistic? At least wait like 2 sentences before you contradict yourself. You'll feel like you're truly stranded in a hostile extraterrestrial wilderness. Don't forget to scavenge for essential resources, build shelter with intergalactic style, and fend off hostile aliens with your trusty sand blaster. And in the European release, we've added a special twist. What? The option to create your own ridiculous and over-the-top spaceships using nothing but sand and cosmic glue. Because you know, why travel in a basic spaceship when you can soar through the galaxy in a flying teapot? So get ready to face the elements, battle extraterrestrial foes, and embrace the absurdity of space survival in Starsand. I'm pretty sure that European exclusive content was the AI trying to be funny and wacky. Flying teapot, even smoking pot. And our executive producer Ozgolo has chosen this as his pick of the week. Alright, the Low Prince. Get ready for an emotional roller coaster ride with the physical Switch release of Arise, A Simple Story in Europe. Embark on a heartfelt journey through the memories of life well lived, filled with moments of joy, sorrow, and everything in between. With its breathtaking visuals and enchanting soundtrack, you'll be pulled into a world of whimsy and wonder. And here's the best part. The European release comes with a limited edition tissue box because let's face it, this game is going to make you cry rivers of tears. It's a game that will have you pondering the meaning of existence while simultaneously questioning why you never invested in waterproof mascara. So grab your tissues, brace yourself for a soul-stirring adventure, and get ready to experience the bittersweet satisfaction of playing Arise, A Simple Story, because sometimes life is just a tear-soaked surrealistic journey. The only thing missing from that description, well, aside from, usefulness, humor, humanity, down-to-earthness, aside from that, the only thing it missed was that this is exclusive to Red Art Games. Yes, Red Art Games, and if you want to buy it, check the links in the description. You can get 10% off with SwitchWatch 10, but click the links first, okay? You can support us as well. The Nintendo Switch physical release of Taito Milestone 2, a true milestone indeed. Get ready to embark on a journey filled with nostalgic pixelated graphics and a bucket load of frustration. Whether you're craving to relive the good old days of retro gaming or just enjoy the masochistic pleasure of trying to master impossibly challenging levels, this game has got you covered. Just be warned, it may make you question your sanity as you rage quit for the umpteenth time, contemplating whether it really is worth subjecting yourself to pixelated punishment. But hey, at least you can take it on the go and ruin your commute as well. Alright, no face cam now because I had to record this after I'd finished. This is a strictly limited games, you can pre-order it right now and it will probably be at retail in the future. Another one I had to record afterwards, Dark Deity. Introducing the Nintendo Switch physical release of Dark Deity, the game that assures you nothing but sleepless nights and a soul-sucking obsession with grinding. Get ready to experience the joys of battling pixelated enemies and desperately searching for that one elusive item that never seems to drop. As you embark on this epic journey, you'll meet a cast of characters with more tragic backstories than the entire cast of a Shakespearean play, but fear not, for your efforts will be rewarded with the satisfaction of watching your carefully crafted strategies unravel in the face of the game's infuriatingly unpredictable AI. So grab your Joy-Cons and brace yourself for a roller coaster of emotions, from frustration to occasional fleeting moments of triumph. Just remember, it's all in the name of digital self-torture. And again, no face cam because this was announced later. It's a limited run release if you hadn't guessed already, and you can pre-order it on the 7th. Alright, we're heading into the imports Play Asia territory. If you want to import this week's Japanese release that I'm going to tell you about in a second, then please consider using the links below. Yes, Play Asia, always the #1 way to support us, and thank you kindly. If you click our link, we earn some cash, and yeah, it makes this series sustainable. Plus, we can support you as well, yeah? You can get 5% off with our code SWTV23. Just remember to click the link first. Alright, there's only one Japanese release this week. Get your cauldrons ready because the magical world of Trouble Witch's Final Episode 1 Daughters of Amalgam is taking off on a broomstick and soaring into the physical Switch release in Japan. Immerse yourself in a whimsical adventure where witches battle it out with their extraordinary powers, all while dodging an onslaught of enemy attacks. With its captivating visuals and captivating English translation, you'll be completely spellbound by the action-packed gameplay. And here's the fun part. The Japanese release comes with a limited edition broomstick controller handle. It doesn't. Because traditional controllers are just so last century. So dust off your spellbooks and get ready to take flight with Trouble Witch's Final Episode 1 Daughters of Amalgam. Because broomsticks aren't just for sweeping anymore. And our executive producer Vei, our man in Japan, has chosen this as his pick of the week. Even when you tell it to be informative, it still lies to you. It's especially keen to promise you goods that don't actually exist. Was AI created by Dispatch Games? I don't know, there's a strong case for fraud here. Speaking of fraud, the community spotlight. I'm joking. Although to be fair, the odds are that at least one of you out there has committed some kind of fraud. I mean, if you've not assumed the identity of your dead Uncle Harold to claim his pension, have you really collected Switch games? Don't think so. So yeah, AI can't write this one since I don't think I can scan your photos, and even if I could, I wouldn't be asked to actually upload them, plus that would be weird. I respect your privacy even if you don't by asking me to show them off to 10,000 people each week. Firstly, me, what have I got for you? Well, let's take a look at Iron Wings. This was sent to me by Red Art Games. They asked me to show it off to you guys, and I'm pretty sure you can guess what kind of game this is. It's a pachinko game, obviously. No, it's a dogfighting game. There's not that many examples of this on the Switch, especially physically. It's a bit of a niche genre, so, you know, to have this in my collection, it's quite unique. Now, it's not the greatest game ever, but considering it was made by a super small team, I think the production value is pretty impressive. It was actually from the same people who made Baldo, or at least they had a big part to play in it. If you need some World War II plane action, then look no further. Flying over New York and Sicily on a little Switch cartridge. As it's from Red Art Games, you'll find it on their website with the link in the description, and you can get 10% off with the code SWatch10. That's everything for their website, okay? Get 10% off. Links are below. It's really, really hot. My AC broke, so I only have a fan, but I can't have a fan on when I'm recording this because all you'd hear is so yeah, that's why you haven't seen me for the past month, because apart from feeling shite, I just look like a blobby, disgusting mess because it's so friggin' hot. I'm just sweating. Like, without the camera, you know, I can get on with it. I can have a sweat on. I can get through the script. But with the camera, can't hide it. In China, even if you're a volleyball player, you can be famous. Communism for you. Anybody can be famous. It's been on this bottle for like 5 years, these 3 ladies. That's the dream. I mean, if I'm going to accomplish anything in life, I might as well have my face on like a bottle of water. Except it wouldn't be called like c'est bon, because that's rubbish. If I had my face, it'd be like a water in a bottle bullshit or something. Alright, on to you, Great Uncle Harold. Andrew R sent in this healthy picture. Starting to see a lot of the Etrian Odyssey collections trickle into your photos now, and that's great. It's a great package, cheaper than the digital release, which is kind of funny. Bill R sent in this photo with 4 import exclusive. Buccaneer, really fun game, and the terrible English translation makes it even better. I think we saw like 5 of them with the affiliate, so it's not like very popular, but I understand. It doesn't scream quality, but I had my fun with it. Blind Zombie sent in this photo showing off some import exclusives. Sadly, the bottom 2 don't have English, which is a shame because it seems like something I would enjoy. I guess there's just a boatload of text, a whole ship full of it. Some bad puns. Executive producer Cartoon Soren picked up these games. Do I smell an order from VGP? They recently restocked Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. Danny sent in this photo showing off the Japanese cover version of Nefasto's Misadventures. You may remember I showed off the Western version, and both of them are exclusive to Pix and Love. I especially love that Japanese one. I wish I got that one. Philip sent in this photo showing off Cruising Blast. It's been ages since I've seen that, and I was actually reminded of this game recently because I've been playing a lot of games on the Dreamcast, and it's a very kind of Dreamcast style game, if that makes sense. Executive producer Instacritic sent in this photo showing off the Ninja Jajamaru collection. Kind of surprised that hit retail, to be honest, even though I believe it's like a balked version of Strictly Limited. That's what they like to do, right? Gemini sent in this photo, happy birthday, nothing like a breezy blast like Splatoon 3, the Japanese version as well. Lewis K sent in this photo showing off one of NIS's most obscure releases, 2 RPGs that no one's ever heard of before, but they both look like my kind of game. Needless Dragon showed off Smelter, which looks like it finally released. I don't know why it took Red Dot Games so long for this one. That does happen once in a while. Usually they're pretty efficient, but every now and again there's one that takes like a year for whatever reason. Must be that acrylic standee. Park Ranger was getting shmup happy with this photo of 4 recent-ish shooter collections. I don't know which one I would plump for, maybe Batsugan. I think that's one I would buy. Executive producer Robotech got 2 discount coupons from Limited Run purely for the fact that it took them 2 years to send it out. Kind of ridiculous, but at least you got it, and at least it looks pretty good. Sam E showed off this, getting the Windjammers collection, which yeah, I showed off as well. And genuinely, me and my daughter, we use the Frisbee a lot. She's almost decapitated me a couple of times already when we play in the park. Terry B sent in this photo showing off the 2 different carts of Gato Roboto. The broken one and the not broken one. They almost look the same aside from the serial number on the back. The 001 is the updated one, I'm guessing. That makes sense, right? That's logical. Alright, let's have a roundup. Choco Loco James. Pabs. Leslie SP. Samuel R. Ashura G. Remy X. Ilundara. Gundam Wing Zero. Radio to Rancid. Murky McFlynn. Lord Vapor. Vast Neon. Max1216. Alright, please send me pictures on Twitter at SoWhatAboutGame. You can DM me. or you can send it in an email, switchwatchspotlight@gmail.com, and our Discord. The server link should be below probably, and you can submit it there in the submission section. Please only send me one picture per week. If you send me more than one, I'll just choose one of them, alright? Okay, I hope you enjoyed this episode, this AI episode of Let's Get Physical. Special thanks to our not AI producers, Dane Wilkinson, God of Resin, Boombox, Brent McLean, Santa Tartaruga, Alexander Cato, JCross7776, Punky Dooster, Cartoon Soren, Robotech, Z, Raven Knight, Thorn Metaluna, Parsnip Coffee, Isa, Vey, Mental Traveler, Offphone, Jennifer M, Instacritic, Precision Plague, Kadacha, Ozgolo, Totally Grateful, and Alex M, plus you. Yeah, you watching right now. If you watched all the way through, please leave me a teapot emoji in honor of a supposed flying teapot. Is there a teapot emoji? There must be, because British people are around, so there must be. Alright, yeah. It's not the best episode ever, but it is what it is. Good time for my mom to actually come over. And she's going to be here for like a month. A month of my mum. I might actually go insane, but whatever. I haven't seen her in many, many years. Have a good day, everybody. Goodbye.